Tinker Time.
All right, we're going to jump right into it. And again, when we start out, we're going to set our grid settings to the width and length of your build plate. And I like to also set that to 0.1 millimeters for fine adjustments. So let's go ahead and first take out the block. And what we're going to do is we're going to make this about roughly 65 millimeters or so. And then that's going to be a good length to start with. We're going to go ahead and take this down to about 3 millimeters. So we'll make this more accurate, put it exactly 3 millimeters. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take this shape, we're going to need to make it a little bit longer because we're forming the base right now. So you take your shape and drag it out to a good base amount. We're going to go around 62 millimeters or so. We'll take this and we'll position it here so it's easier to work on. And when you're looking at your shape, we want to take the radius of this square and we want to go ahead and pull it in just a little bit to round off those edges. This way it looks a little bit better and it's not as sharp and you don't have those sharp edges on there. Okay, so now that we have our platform, what we're going to do, so we're going to take this piece, we duplicate it, then we're going to take it, we're going to stand it up. So we want to give it just a little bit of lean so the phone doesn't fall off. So we'll take this shape. And we want to make sure that the piece that we just stood up here, the second piece, is perfectly flat on the build plate. Okay, this way it'll become one part with the bottom piece that we just made, the platform piece. And now we have our two pieces, the one that's going to hold the phone up and then the bottom platform piece. Now what we need to build is a little stopper that goes right here in the front. So we'll take another piece, we're going to measure it on the front here just to make sure that it's not too long. Now what we're doing is we're going to make it a little bit shorter, and this way it isn't taking up too much room, but yet it still does the job and it keeps the phone from sliding off the front. Okay, we're going to take this down to a smaller piece here and we're going to widen it just enough to where it's going to do the job, but it's not too big. What we're going to do here is we're going to take these pieces, we're going to move them to the side. We'll take this piece and again on the radius, we're going to take this in just a little bit and round off those edges so that it doesn't look so square and jagged. Then we're going to lower it down just a little bit. And what we're forming here is just the little nub that goes on the end of this phone holder so the phone doesn't slide off of the platform. Okay, now that we have that pretty well set, the two pieces that we combined earlier we'll bring back into the shot here. Now, we're going to combine these pieces, but first we want to make sure that the little nub piece makes sense on the front. So to do that, we're going to line these up. We're going to use the alignment tool. We're going to center that piece to make sure it's exactly where we want it. Awesome. Now this piece right here, we want to make sure it's just tall enough so that the lip of the phone doesn't slide off of there. We want to make sure that it makes sense. There we go. Now, what we're going to do here is we want to make sure that there's enough room between that front little catcher and the phone, but not so much that the phone just slides all around or leans back at a ridiculous angle. That looks about right. Okay, what we'll do now is we'll take this front piece and we're going to move it toward the front just a little bit more. This will make it aesthetically more pleasing and it conserves a little bit more space between that and the actual back piece that's holding up the phone. There, that looks pretty good. Now what we'll do is we'll make it more narrow. This way it looks a little bit better and it's easier to print. Okay, and then we have this piece needs to come down just a little bit. It's a little too tall. It actually doesn't need to be so tall. So let's bring it down here to about 42, 43 millimeters. Now we'll put the angle back that we had, and we also want to scoot it forward just a little bit to close that gap between the front catcher piece and where the phone's being held up at. There, that looks pretty good. Now we should have everything in place where we want it. Yours should look exactly like this. Now we'll combine all these pieces into one so we don't accidentally get anything out of place. And now your design is held in place and it looks good. It's all combined into one piece. Now what we want to do is we're going to put some holes in it, and this will make it a little bit easier to print. This will also lessen the amount of filament that is required to print it, and it'll take it down on some of the time that it takes to print this object. So what we'll do is we'll take a cylinder hole piece. We're going to take this and put it right in the middle centerpiece of the back plate. We're going to select both objects here. We're going to align them. Perfect. Now what we've done here is we've used the original size as far as the circumference of this cylinder here. We use the original size that it's defaulted there when you pull it off the line there. So what we're going to do here is we're going to duplicate this and we're going to move it off to the side. Okay. And what this will do is we're going to create some additional holes right next to the center one. But we'll use these pieces that we already have on the board. Hold down the shift key, take a corner, and then make it smaller in the scale to scale it evenly. Okay, now see how it's a little smaller? Hold down the shift key and we're going to do the same thing. While holding the shift key, move the corner in, and then you're going to see it's going to equally size. It's going to scale it equally down to a little bit smaller. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we're going to duplicate that again, and then we'll hold down the shift key and hold the arrow key over and get that into place to approximately where you really want it to be. Okay, now what we're going to do to get these two pieces evenly and equally spaced onto the main object, what we're going to do is we're going to combine these two objects first. Make those one piece. Okay, when we do this, now we'll take the center piece and we will combine it with the main object, which will put a hole in it. And then now, since those are one piece, and that is one piece, we're going to use the alignment tool. Select everything, use the alignment tool, and now they're evenly spaced on the main object, and that looks pretty good. Now we'll combine everything from this point, and voila. What you have now are 3 evenly spaced holes. Looks pretty good. That'll save you on filament and printing time. Yeah, that looks good. All right, well, looks like we've done it. Now, we're just going to add a little bit of text to the back, which will look cool. Just a little bit of branding to the back, and you can do this with your own brand or your name, or if it's a present for somebody, maybe somebody you know and you want to put their name on it. So grab the text box and put in the name that you'd like or phrase. We're going to use Tinkercad. Now, what we're going to do is click on the object, hold down the shift key, and bring that corner in to evenly scale the object. Okay, we're going to bring that in just a little bit more here. A little too big. Bring it down to right about there, the right size. Now what we're going to do is bring it up just a little bit taller so that it'll stick up above the print. And now what we're going to do is we're going to use the alignment tool. Select everything, hit that alignment tool and bring it into the center. There, that looks pretty good. There you have it. Now you can print this yourself and give it away as a gift or just enjoy your new creation. If you found this content useful and you would like to support this channel, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Tinker Time.